What's up, everyone? Welcome to Other Space FM Live. My name is Nana,
I'm Jason the Ape.
and let's get into it. We got HV-MTL Forge live gameplay day 14.
Let's go.
Man, what a freaking grind, but also what a good time.
What a
And
grind.
yeah. How many first of all, welcome everyone. I hope everyone's having a decent day. Hopefully it gets better from here on out. But yeah, we're gonna be live streaming gameplay of HV-MTL Forge while chopping it up with my brother on the blockchain, Jason the Ape, and we have a really special guest today. Oh, and Coda. That's a nice shirt. We got Grateful Ape with us. What up? The Delete King is here, says Vicky.
What up?
What's up, guys? I'm ready. I'm prepared to delete some tiles. So,
Oh shit!
not here. I'll find it. Okay, let me.
Deleting tiles was the old meta, dude.
What about this one?
Yeah, there's some new release notes today. Oh, we missed it. Dude,
Damn! Wait, what? You just switched it over? He was deleting one.
I guess.
This one. What do you think about this one, guys?
Don't delete that, dude.
What do you think about this one?
Stay away.
Yeah,
Step
guys.
back from the tile.
Stay tuned, guys. Maybe we gotta delete this one. You can vote. We'll see.
It's just one tile, man. You got it. It's actually bringing up your whole average.
Well, the Delete King is the best name I've heard in a while. So, we saw that the Forge went down today for some maintenance, and it popped up with some release notes, and a few different things have changed in the game. So day 14, they're already keeping us on our toes and shifting some of our realities, right? Sean, have you seen this yet?
The release notes, I took a quick glance at it, so yeah, it's not much, but I think all things that we probably all welcome. So
yeah, well, Grateful, I don't think you've seen this yet, so let's go ahead and digest this together as a group. I think if you guys want, I could read it out to you.
Yeah, let's go line by line.
All right. Welcome to our first release notes post. Check this page for the latest on fixes and any other updates. Since Forge's launch, the team has been hard at work tracking down bugs and reviewing community feedback. For the maintenance update, we focused on new power up is available. So that was one of the things that came up today. The dealer's choice power up will allow you to immediately generate any tile or object you've unlocked and make it available at your crafting station for 30 minutes. This power-up will be a part of the pool of power-ups that you can earn if you reach a minimum of 20 Twitter votes in a day. So that's interesting. Okay, let's continue.
Wait. Hold on. What?
Yeah, okay. So you can get this Dealer's Choice Award, and that it seems like
got it.
You
it's
can
part
get
of the pool of the Twitter votes,
right?
As well. Got it.
I gave up on the Twitter votes, man. That seemed like a lot of extra work for not a lot of reward, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's just me, but
it depends. I feel like we initially got in the same kind of Twitter voting group early on, like right off the bat, even before there was energy voting groups that I think either of us were a part of. We were like, okay, at least we can start off with this Twitter voting thing, and it became unreciprocated. You know what I mean? Like, I think that it's going to be a lot different now, though, if you have a group of people that are showing up every day and actually playing the game.
But also, Sean, would you say, and maybe Grateful, you can answer this if you feel like it, but is the reward worth the time that it took to search for those 20 votes to you?
Dude, the thing is, and this is what kind of pissed me off. I'll be honest, it pisses me off when people are doing it the long way. Like I offered a video tutorial. I showed people how to bookmark all their tabs, open it up real quick, and I can knock over 30 of them in under 1 minute. I swear to God. So if people are individually changing numbers, opening it up, there's no way I would want to do that. You know what I mean? Like that's just too tedious. So if you got a nice workflow and system, then it becomes a breeze. But if you're doing it the long way, like I don't count on anyone doing it if they're doing it the long way. I would think they're not doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Grateful. What do you think?
Guys, I probably haven't collected 20 of those votes yet. But actually, this is alpha, Sean, you know, because maybe if you write a thread or something and you say, if you enjoy it, vote for me. Here we go, right?
Oh, yeah. You know what?
That's interesting.
You know, I mean, if you educational content about how to build, you know, so I can maybe do a video how to delete tiles. And if you enjoy the video, vote for me, guys.
All right. You got
let's
me
continue.
thinking.
Let's continue reading this. Yeah. So some of the other updates: improving the server connection. Okay, I mean that sounds important. Improving browser search functionality on the Fame tab. That definitely has been slow the last few days, so they definitely need to tend to that. I get that. Squashing bugs for a smoother gameplay and experience. I don't know that I've noticed anything, but that's good. Improving connection stability on both desktop and mobile. Okay, I don't know if people were having disconnection issues.
I was having more lately.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah, I would have that double connection screen that pops up, and so it was weird.
And then it says improving the UI in general. So that seemed like some fairly vague but important things to do.
Yeah, you know that they just kind of improving the UI. Like, I think that's cool. I noticed the event log is up on the top right now, so it's looking clean. The user interface is looking nice. But you know, let's go back to that daily power up, because for that, I feel that is absolutely welcome, right? The dealer's choice power up will allow you to immediately generate any tile or object that you've unlocked and make it available at your crafting station for 30 minutes. So here's where I think that would be really good. Like, I recently, and I'll show you in a little bit, have started to go into design mode. And I think and yeah, I love the little icon there. Thanks for pulling that up. And I'm looking for a white tile in one of my forges to carve out one of the paths that I won't delete that's going to connect to the third portal. And man, I'm telling you, it's taken forever for a white tile to pop up, man.
Yeah,
So I would love for 30 minutes to have that. But here's the thing too. 30 minutes may seem like a long, like not, I mean, it may seem like enough time to knock out a bunch of tiles, but as you get more and more tiles laid out, those tiles take a long time to craft and generate, to actually create. And so depending on how, you know, where you're at with how many tiles, like 30 minutes can go by. So I hope that, you know, this will be worth it. You know, it's either hopefully worth the gears, or, you know, this actually incentivizes me to maybe start up another group for Twitter votes for people who are like really committed to, you know, getting potential boosts such as dealer's choice.
Well, this goes to my question earlier of, was the previous reward worth all that effort, right? Like, this reward seems more worth effort to me. And I think that's going to feel the same way to a lot of people, is that like for a daily energy boost or a high five, I don't know that that's going to make me go do that for 20 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Those power surges and the power boost, like, no, not worth it.
But this is interesting. So Grateful, since the last time we've had you on, have you been just deleting stuff like crazy and grinding? I gotta ask, because I know it's what the people want to know. How many tiles have you deleted just for the hell of it and for the fun of it?
I think in the video that I did, I deleted like 41 in one take, you know.
Oh, wow.
I wanted to open portal number 3. But honestly, the most favorite forge I have is probably something like this still, because, you know, I'm getting to average 16, so I will be upgrading the portals, and I really love this for the future. And I want to do also some beautiful stuff with it, right? So this power up could be really good for me, because I tried to do something, man, but it was impossible because I wanted different color. I wanted to do like Kobe Bryant, and it's not possible. So yeah, hopefully this will help, and probably the better is start sooner with it, right? Because now the time to build tile here, I have 9, so it's probably better if you have 30 minutes to start now with the designs, right? So
I like that. Hey, Grateful. I have your video queued up, so we should probably just take a peek at Grateful's video of him after the first time he was on this live stream. Look at this, dude.
Dang.
He's going ham.
it took me like 3 days to build it, probably.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah.
But the average time is just so like the average tile time is so much better and more efficient that way with Lester.
Look at what he had mentioned up here. So he started with 60 tiles with an average of 3.95 level for each tile. Nice. And then he ended with 19 tiles and got his average to 10. And so that allowed you to upgrade those portals a lot quicker, which also allowed you to have more energy for votes, which could hopefully put you in a better standing in contention for a more rare amp.
And I don't know if you guys... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just going, is that right, Grateful? Like, are you in contention with like a rare amp at least?
Probably not. I'm voting only for myself.
Okay.
So I have 8, so I have 7 votes for each.
Well, you're not voting, you're not trading votes with your extra votes. You're just like leaving them daily.
I just started having extra votes like a few days ago, so I have to get into that game, because
he has enough energy now.
Yeah. I see. Yeah. Good point.
That's the biggest issue with this build, right? If you build like, I don't know why I put like 2,000, I wanted to have it nice. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's the biggest issue, right? If you follow the pattern, like 4 tiles, upgrade as much as you can, 5 tiles, connect second portal, etc., it's the best way because you have a lot of energy, and you can vote for yourself and you can vote more than just like I do. So yeah, I'm not happy with what I did here, but there's no way out of it right now. So
right. I've also noticed a lot of people have done the same strategy, and I do it myself. I don't clean up the oil anymore unless I want to clean up or upgrade that specific tile. Basically, I'm like, there's too many. It's just not worth my time.
When you're at, first of all, you have a great mood right now, and then also, if we can go back to Grateful's, he also, with his score blinking, it looks like you're maxed out with how much you can earn.
Yeah.
So, it's like you can clean that, but right now the focus should probably be like use up some of that energy somehow, because any energy gained is not even being accounted for.
Right.
And so, it looks like he's just getting the tile upgraded. Good shit.
Can you upgrade any of your portals right now? Because one of the things that happened during the change that I've noticed is that the portal upgrade times have shifted significantly for the better. So I just went to do a portal upgrade for 500,000. I don't know the exact level. I want to say it was like 6 or something. It only took 42 minutes now. Previously, that was taking like 2.5 hours. So they seem to have shaved down some rendering time.
I hopefully will be able to upgrade this one soon. So how many hours do you think this one will take? Because someone told me it's like 20, or it used to be 20,
Yeah. I did that one yesterday at 5 p.m. and I still have 2 more hours. So it was close to 24 hours, I think, when I did it. But now they've shortened the time, and I called Sean before the live stream and I was like, man, I wish I could get some of my time back, because I love that they did that. But at the same time, I'm like, wow, I wish they could have done it before. But it dawned on me in that moment where I said that to you, Sean, one of the coolest realizations is something that someone commented in the moment. Benja said this, the most important thing about this announcement is that it shows us they can change the game on the fly at any moment. Like they could just, boom, rules are changed like that, and that's something that's interesting when they say, like, you don't know what to anticipate. The rules literally could be different in 5 minutes from right now. So that's an interesting thing.
Yeah, I agree. I think also that portal time wasn't in the release notes. So that also kind of lets me know that there could be some other things as we continue to play and discover it that may not necessarily have been covered in the release notes. You know what I mean? Or may have been generalized.
Right.
So we'll see. Or maybe it's a miss in the release notes that they did that. I think another thing that they've mentioned is that they're paying attention to the feedback from the community. And I remember when Ben came into our Discord and he just kept emphasizing like, "Oh, this is 18 weeks long. Like we have some time. Like this is great feedback. People are doing a lot of clicking. Maybe we can do less clicks in certain things, but still have the same amount of like energy that's rewarded from it." So there's probably going to be some things that the community has kind of voiced to make this funner, more engaging, and so people want to come back to it each and every day. So I'm all for it. I can't wait to. I just kind of launched it up, and you know what? I'm excited too because I got a couple of extra heavies that some friends have delegated to me. So I'm gonna get working on those, see if I can rank their forge capacity up, and see if I can get them in contention with a good amp too.
So here's something to talk about with that, because I've told you throughout the last few days I've been getting delegated a few from friends,
Yeah.
and with just sending one vote to them a day, like let's look at this one that I have up right here. Um, it's not super hard to get to the uncommon, right? So no votes, no rank. Seasonal is 8,160. They have 30 points. They're currently in contention for an uncommon, right? And I've sent them 2 votes. I got them to 15 points twice. That's pretty easy to do, right? 2 votes, uncommon. So I think if you do a handful of votes just for the new ones over the next 7 days, you could easily get them to the uncommon rank. I thought it was going to be a little more challenging, but it seems to be doable, right? Because currently 8244. If I send this another vote right now, let's see what that jumps to. My copy ID 8148. I'm going to jump to another one. Let's see if I can send that one a vote. It's interesting how much they jump up, right? So I'm going to send that one a vote right now. And then all of a sudden 2,924, right? With one vote. Its total overall seasonal is 8244. So with 3 votes, I almost think this will go up close to like 500 places by tomorrow. So, the bare bones ones that people aren't playing, they're going to be easy to get to uncommon.
Yeah, I heard something that was kind of conflicting to what I thought initially. I thought with at least one vote, you can get plus 15 points. But then I'll have to look it up because I saw on Twitter in a reply that NGB Spend had said that even heavies that don't gain votes will still get 15 points toward their season. So I wasn't really sure about that. To my understanding, it was like, look, you need at least one vote to get that plus 15.
That doesn't make sense. I'm more, it makes sense that you'd have to get one vote because
Yeah,
I have
that's
2
what I
votes
thought.
here over 2 days and it's 30 points, right? Like I haven't gotten any. I've been playing this for 3 days. I don't have 45 points because the first day I didn't think of to send it a vote. So,
Mhm.
I mean, maybe, but it doesn't seem that way when I look at what I have in front of me. Grateful, what are you sitting at with your rankings right now? Because this is the point of the game where a lot of us are trying to figure out what do we do, what are we in contention for, and how to focus what we have available to us now.
Man, I think this is my best one probably. So I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's the most I can do
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, you
So
got it. Dude, you're almost, I mean, according to that little blue line to the right, you're almost at an epic
right?
contention,
Maybe if I
But
focus more on this one, and we talked about it last time, right? Maybe focus on one or two and exchange the other heavy metals with other people to vote for this one. Maybe it's the best strategy, actually.
All right. Well, all right. So you haven't really done a whole lot of vote for vote, so we can definitely dish out some tips. First of all, can you go to daily?
Yeah, I haven't voted yet today. Yeah.
So no votes yet. All right. You're gonna need a certain amount of votes, like 1 through like what 4 or 5 votes should get you plus plus 15, and then you'll start to get plus 18 points. If you can at least finish your day with plus 18, then I think it's going to help you if you just stay consistent with that. If you can get to plus 20 every day, then I think you'll even be, even more securing yourself a spot for a rare and potentially creep up on that epic. You know what I mean? So what I would totally do is see if that can be a goal of yours and take note at how many votes could get you plus 15, how many votes could get you plus 18, and how many votes could get you plus 20. For me, my goal has been plus 20, and I know that, and I'm in contention for an epic amp. It's taken about 9, 10 votes for me to get plus 20.
Okay.
It used to be less, but now, and Jason, you may be able to attest to this because you're kind of higher in the leaderboard. It's getting harder. There's like by the morning when I wake up and the daily leaderboards reset, I realize like, oh shoot, when I went to sleep, I was like good for plus 20 points, but by the time I woke up, it was at plus 18. You know what I mean? So it got knocked down. And so sometimes you want to have a little more padding than just that threshold where you just like, oh, cool. I got one more extra vote and I got into that plus 18 range, or I got into that plus 20 range. You probably want to pad an extra couple votes on top of that to secure yourself that spot for the day.
Yeah, that makes 100% sense, man. I do it like because it's like midnight here, so I usually vote at this time. So I vote, I go to bed, I wake up. I have energy again, so I can vote second round, and then I can find few votes on forges like this where I have like 1.6 mil energy. So probably maybe give up 2 or 3 forges and focus on the rest. Will be the way, man. I have to start doing it.
Why don't we maybe take a look at what the threshold is? If we, even just between Jason and I and maybe the chat, we can do some vote for votes. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm into that. Well,
you got max energy. It's probably a great time for you to do that.
Go for that.
I'm down. So let's do that right now. If Grateful, if you're down, let's do some trading. Sean, do you want to do the first trade with them? I'll do a second one.
Yeah. So you may have enough to do several different votes. So oftentimes, even in our Discord, if you go in the Energy Votes channel or if you go in our VC, you can be like, hey, I got 3 votes ready. And that's something I know I have. So if I have 3 votes ready and Jason has 3 votes ready, we can potentially get you 6 votes right off the bat. So if you'd like, we can just go back and forth, and Jason and I will just keep exchanging, and we can look and see how your leaderboard kind of your daily points will rack up. So why don't you give me the first or the number that you want to vote on?
So it's 6437.
6437.
Yeah.
All right, so it's this knight with a companion in the boombox, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Oh shoot, I don't have a vote on that. Was it 6437?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me. Let's go.
So I gave you 1 vote. Here, maybe I can just do another one. 6437.
Let's go.
Okay,
So what's
so
yours?
that's 2 votes. If you could do 2439, 2439, just because my daily leaderboard, I
Wow.
am. So take a look at this real quick too, if you don't mind switching to my screen, Jay.
Yeah.
This particular heavy has 5 votes, and I have plus 18 points. So let's see if by adding this 6th vote and 7th vote, see if like we're able to cross a threshold.
Okay.
So go ahead, Grateful.
So it's 2439, right?
2439, correct. That guy.
Yeah. Vote. Let's go. And I can give you from the other ones too if you want.
Yeah, you have to go to a different one.
Yeah, so you'll have to, since you can't put 2 energy votes from the same heavy.
All right, cool. So now you guys have officially traded 2 votes each. So now let's refresh on and see what that did to your rankings.
So I forgot to check in between those 2 votes, but it went from 6 votes to 8 votes. And now that jumped me up to 577th place with plus 20 points. So thank you, Grateful. You
Wow.
knocked me into that plus 20 points range, but I don't think 8 is actually going to last. So I'm going to continue to, try and get at least 10 votes for this heavy today.
Do you want one more?
To stay in that 20 votes.
Well, let's do some.
Yeah, let's do it, Jason.
Let me do some with you, but let me talk about what's going on with my situation, because I'm in a situation that I've talked to some other people in the community that are in contention for legendary, and it's interesting, right? Like, I've been grinding with my Reaver 594, which is currently in today's leaderboard at 14th place overall, right? Currently, I have 49 votes. If it were to end today, I'd get 30 points, would be amazing because it's getting very tight. But I don't think 50 votes is going to be good enough for the day. Yesterday, I had 79 votes, which was the most I had ever had. I grinded super hard to get those, and I ended up being in like 100 something place and dropped 8 overall points in the seasonal leaderboard. So for me, my goal is to get this Reaver in the top 50 today and get 30 points instead of 24 or 20. So that's kind of my agenda right now, because I want that legendary. And the next 8 days, we got 7 days, 18 hours. So roughly close to 8 days left. It's going to be a grind. So Grateful, I'm down to trade 2 with you. Let me make sure I have some on these first. I have 1. I have 2. Okay, I could trade 2. So which am I sending to? Give me a number, and then we'll have you send to me.
Yeah, let's do the same one. 6437.
6437. This little cute guy with the spinning hat and the companion.
Yep.
All right, boom. 1 vote. 6437. 6437. Cool. So now let's go and look Grateful now at your overall leaderboard and see what that looks like for you first. Because now you've gotten 2 from me and 2 from Sean, so you should have 4 votes.
Yeah, it's still. Yeah, now I have it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, plus 18. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
So now if you look at your seasonal, it'll give you kind of an idea of like what today's score might do for you overall.
No, the seasonal won't update until tomorrow. Because
no, it's a good way of reference is more what I mean, to go like, okay, his current daily standing is 1400 something, his overall 16. So he's probably going to need to be in like the 800s. You know what I mean? Like that's what I would want to do is try to shoot for a lot higher than that. And that would hopefully push you up on the seasonal.
The goal is get more points. So like, you're at plus 18. Like that's probably the minimum you want to have to end your day with. You know what I mean? But you have the voting energy to be able to get 20 points if you were to focus on this one, especially because you have multiple heavies. I was able to do it with 3 heavies. And that's the thing, in order for someone to be in the top 50, like there has to be a minimum amount of heavies that people are managing. I would have to imagine.
Yeah.
So if you
like
have
I was say I'm currently managing 14, and I don't
God
think I
damn.
can make the top 50
God
every
damn.
day. You know what I mean? It's wild, bro.
So yeah, dude, I think you'll be able to do that. And then, you know, considering how many you're able to get for plus 18, see if you can get your other heavies to that plus 18 by dropping. How many votes do you have currently? 4.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, drop 3 or 4 votes to those other heavies if you're able to, and then load up the rest on this one.
Yeah.
So that way you can kind of balance it out, see if you can get an uncommon or potentially rare one. But I think you still have. I think you're still in the running, like potentially for an epic if you can score enough points.
Yeah, this is the strategy, voting for yourself when you have multiples.
Yeah,
This
I'll
is
do
why
that.
the floor is rising also coincidentally, I think, right now.
Because it's
The
probably
floor's rising also because we got whales just sweeping the floor, and they're doing it because of that voting power. So it's nasty in the top ranks right now.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
getting nasty. All the down votes, all the up vote, like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's absolutely wild. You can tell Grateful doesn't do the trading quite often because for me, I'm on the like 500,000 votes. He's at 500. So I love to see that. I'm like, don't forget to send me my 2 to 594 once you're done.
Oh, hey,
But
switch. What I've done to refresh is just switch to Forge voting and then go back to leaderboards.
what's your number, Jason? Again,
594.
594? Just
Yep.
3 digits? Okay.
3 digits.
Oh shoot, nice.
Yeah. So let's see. That one puts me up to 50 votes.
How many you want? 3 or 2?
2. I traded 2.
Okay.
So that pushed me up to 13th. I went up 1 place.
I gave you 2, so let's see.
Damn, wait, would you I was gonna say we got a bunch of people in the chat wanting to check this out. I will throw a vote out for someone in the chat. So I see you guys. I love it. We'll definitely have to visit some forges.
I love that people want to trade with us. We could do some live trading. That sounds fun. It'll be like an auction house. You got one, I got one, I got one. That's what it feels like in the morning. So now I kind of want to jump back to this real quick. Is I got 51 votes, 13th place. I don't think 51 votes will be enough to keep me in the top 50, right? Like Sean had said, usually you go to sleep thinking, oh, you're good. You wake up. Top 50 is only 29 votes right now. I think this will be closer to 75, 80 by the morning.
Yeah,
it's so rough.
It's crazy that you're up there though, man. That's really cool.
I got all the way up to 3rd place this morning, which was exciting, you know, just for the fun of it. But really, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get that legendary. And now, like we have all said, it takes a lot of balance to figure out where we put our votes, so we can figure out what we're going to do with our amps. So let's jump over, Sean. Now that we've talked about that for a while, what are you working on? Because you've said you're starting to do the artistic design portion.
Oh,
what are you working on? What's coming to fruition?
Yeah. Well, what you're seeing right now is not the artistic design portion, but this is one of the heavies that I took over, and immediately I'm looking at. I'm like, oh, thank goodness this person didn't connect to more than one portal. So that's great. But guess what I'm going to do, Grateful?
Let's go. Let's go.
I got permission to get rid of some tiles, but it sucks because I need 4 clean, like I need a 4 tile strategy, but all of these are already level 7.
Man,
but at the same time, like
7, man, 7 is fine. Like you can do that. Trust me.
it's going to slow me down because after this portal upgrade, I'm going to need to upgrade it again, and that means raising the average tile level for all of those. And if I can keep it within just a few tiles, I can do with 9 tiles. I can do portals 1 and 2 and probably get 2.1 million. You know what I mean? Forge capacity. So that's kind of what I'm going to attempt to do. So here's some design stuff. You know, I got some of these portals that are level 9,
Wow.
and currently this has 2.8 million forge capacity. So I'm making my way over. I'm starting to put like tiles I know I'm going to delete here. And then start to build my way over. I'm doing this kind of diagonal design. I actually have, oh, you know what? oh, here it is. I actually have a few forge designs that I'm doing. This one, I'll probably do APE across. And one of the reasons for that is I need this power line right here. I need that full power line right here that I'm going to level up. So I figured, you know, that APE would look good. This is going to be like kind of the driveway. I'm going to have some Lambos parked here. You're going to walk across the green mushroom garden right here, come into the crib, have like a little, you know, a fun station over here, and then a volleyball court. And so that's what I was starting to do with
Wow.
this one.
Nice.
But I'm probably going to activate this portal and then delete, to be honest with you, because this is my main one. And I still want to be able to max out the forge capacity. So for me, it's like I'll put them in the right place, but chances are I'm going to downsize right after instead of going for 90. Because that
So
was
then
another option is like, do I create 60, activate that portal, and then go just to 90 and then activate that last one and then level up so that I can get the forge capacity? If it's a long-term game and I got like 3 seasons to do that, that might be the play.
Guys,
But
do we really have like more time of building like this? So it's guaranteed that in the next season we can still build tiles and connect portals, or
I don't know.
I think
you
so.
know, because
It's,
I'm really thinking right now what to do, right? Like
yeah,
what's the play? Like, because I love aesthetics, you know, they are so beautiful, so many
yeah,
beautiful
it's
forges.
fun.
But I'm also energy freak, right? And I feeling that I'm really feeling that going to the, you know, maxing out the energy is the way for me, like mentally, you know, so it's so much easier. So I don't know if should I start like, do you actually want to open all the portals, you know, that you aim for the fourth one to, will you try with one of your forges, guys?
I hope I can make it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
I'm on day 14, guys, and this is still what I have. You know what I mean? So
Hey,
like,
man. Yeah.
you know, these are the ones that were the day one learning lessons where you connected the portals and you're still grinding. Um, I really don't know what to do at this point because I feel like I've gone too far with some of these things, and like this isn't going to get deleted. It's just going to be built out, so it's overall going to have an average longer time. So I really like that the time adjustment they've done for these portals, right? Like that should help a little bit. But it's still interesting that the tiles are still just as long. So they didn't adjust tile time, it's just portal time. Um, I don't know what to do at this point. Like we got 7 days left, 8 days left of the season, and I feel like I'm more lost now with what to do than I
Mm,
was at the beginning of the game because
same.
I don't know what direction to go in.
I'm also kind of worried that if I start building 90 tiles,
Yeah.
let's say here, you know, this is not great build, 27. So I still have a lot, 63 to go. So do I have time to build them actually in 7 days?
See,
That's a
that's
good
why I
question.
don't know, because I don't think we need to connect to that portal by the end of the season.
Mm,
I think we need to do that by the end of season 3, because that's when it's going to transition into the rift, right? And or you know, actually I have fucking no clue, dude. Like I'm still
Yeah.
trying to wrap my head around it. There was something around batteries as well, and the forge capacity was essentially going to determine your battery pack and that would be how long and how far you may be able to go in and exploring the rift. But I think all of that is by the end of season 3, because that's what we had on the website, where it said after 3 seasons that it's, or maybe it was Spencer, I forget where I get some of this information, but by the end of 3 seasons that it's going to change to more of a dungeon crawler type game.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, because there's a lot still to be done. And yes, it's 14 days into the game, and yes, many of us have been grinding nonstop, but we're learning more and more from our friends, Sean, in the space. And when you get delegated some, it's usually because they don't have the time or the desire to continue grinding in this way. And for many of us, it's like, okay, add 2 more, add 4 more. It doesn't seem to add a difference to what you do if you're already playing a handful, right?
Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting time. What's Boomer saying here?
So Boomer said, just put in Discord, building tile number 79, 950,000 energy and a build time of 13 hours for a single tile. And he's still going to delete it, but
love you, Boomer. You my man, Boomer. Let's delete it, man. And you know what? Like, finish at number 89 and then delete it, man. Be the man, No.
So the idea is he needs to get up to 90, right, to unlock that last portal, and then be able to then he'll be able to downsize and delete. You know what I mean?
So if we just do like the math, right, and let's say he's got 11 tiles more to go, and roughly we're going to kind of expect that the time per tile will continue to go up, right? So 13 hours. So basically, you could do 2 tiles a day, more or less. Maybe getting shorter as it goes further in. So just by that, I'm like, can he get to 90 tiles before the timer's up for season 1?
Exactly.
That tells me right now I couldn't get to that portal. I couldn't get to the 3rd one.
Yeah. It's probably too late right now for this season.
This game's crazy.
Did you know that you actually can delete the objects? I just figured out a few days ago that you can actually delete the objects on the tiles. Damn.
Yeah.
Such a newbie. But what you think about this one, guys? Like, it's a computer, it's old one, level 18.
Don't delete that, dude.
What do you think, guys? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, guys. I think we deserve to delete something today as celebration, because you shouldn't have attachment to things, right? You should be free. So
grateful. No. Don't touch that tile.
Something in the chat. Oh my god, I almost turned off the computer.
Please don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. You motherfucker. Don't. Cancel. Yo, don't do it. No.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. No attachment, guys.
Oh my god.
It's gone. Let's go. Yeah.
Why?
I love it, guys. Yeah.
He's a delete maxi.
Yeah,
I like that.
He's an energy freak and a delete maxi. I like it. This is why we love Grateful coming on the show. You never know what's gonna happen when he's on the air, and
gosh, dude,
keeps it fucking crazy, I guess.
Yo, level 18.
We have another one here.
Like that?
We have another one here.
Oh man,
I'm on fire. Yeah, I'm going for aesthetics right now. Yeah,
that looks way better.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what really sucks with that build is that level 18 tile.
Yeah.
That level 18 tile brought all the average up to all your other tiles, dude.
I know, man.
But no attachment, YOLO.
What's happening here?
Yo, stop it.
I'm doing this. Yeah, I really don't like these in the corners, right? Like, I don't know why I upgraded them all the way up to 18, but I think time has come, guys.
No, he's gonna say other Space FM made him do it.
Good. Yeah. Third one. Yeah, I don't have probably more here. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, we all play our game differently. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
no
the
attachment.
Alpha.
That's the way.
You don't get
No
like
attachment,
extra.
guys.
You don't get extra unlocks for like deleting a level 18 tile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, but there should be something. But yeah,
some sort of crazy award.
I love it. I really enjoy it.
You're a wild man. You're a wild man, bro.
I think it's much nicer right now than it was before, so it was worth it, guys. So thank you so much.
As long as you're happy, bro, that's all that matters.
Look at him.
Oh, he's shaking, dude. He's shaking. He's like, I
Guys,
can't believe I just did that.
Do you know how much time you saved me actually last time? So even deleting those 3 tiles on level 18, I think I'm still good, So I really enjoy it. I love the aesthetics right now. Much cleaner. Yeah. So let's go.
All right, cool, man. Like Jason
he seems
said,
happy.
As long as you're happy, dude.
So I'm at a loss, man.
I know, I'm speechless.
For me, I'm gonna keep grinding, guys. This is day 14. We have, like I said, roughly 8 days left, and it comes down to crunch time, both in where you're trying to position yourself in the leaderboard and where you're trying to, leave your build, right? Because like we have said, we don't know what's going to happen for the next season. We realized today that they could change the game and the rules at any point without notice, right? So it's going to be a grind, and it's going to be interesting to see. And I actually think the next 7 days are going to be the most important part of the game so far, as a lot of people have to figure out which strategy to move in the next day or so.
Yeah, we'll see. I think right now, like, I'm still at it, but I'm loving this new power up. I'm loving that they added that, just because, as you can see here with this is like a very efficient design, right? Right, Grateful?
Yeah, I see one extra. I don't know why is it there. You going for the third
extra
one?
This one?
Yeah, little one. I don't like deleting the little one. Upgrade it and then delete it.
I'm gonna go up a little bit. I think really the reason for this is not this one. Sorry, let me pull up the right tab.
In the meantime, Grateful Tamu said he wants to give you a vote. So what's your number, so anyone out there can throw you a vote for that insanity you just shared with us?
Yo,
thank you so much, guys. 6437. Go for it. Yeah, I can delete more. Yeah, I can, if you want to vote for me for doing this, I can go try to upgrade for level 20. And if you give me votes, I can delete it. I don't know, maybe that's going to be the best strategy. Maybe not.
This is what I call energy engagement farming.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is what I'm thinking is the most efficient way for me to upgrade 3 portals, because if I connect to this one, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 additional tiles after I break down the 30 that I build out, right? Like you need 60 tiles to unlock this, and then I got to break it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll be deleting a bunch, and then I'm just going to keep leveling these up right here until I can max out this. And because these are maxed out to, well, not maxed out, but these are already at level 17, level 18, I think it's going to be easy to just get a few up portal upgrades, like right off the bat, and then eventually start building it out. You know what I mean? So for this one, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, to just energy farm the hell out of this one. And then afterwards, I'll go crazy. For the other ones, I'm kind of like doing a little bit more experimentation. You know what I mean? I have some different ideas. I'll probably delete most of them. but I'm at least going to create some sort of power line directly to this portal or this portal right here, just so I can kind of get started with it, because I know I won't be able to delete it. So if I'm going to create a power line, I almost want to have an end design in mind, and this is kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm probably going to switch it up along the way, but at least it's kind of been a nice exercise to work through my head as I go through and have this Forge designer up. Like, shout out to whoever made this, Atlas Corp or whatever.
Yeah.
It's been really, really good for just my mental. You know what I mean?
Something to do in the downtime.
Yeah, for real.
Well, no, that Sean, that strategy you just showed actually is really efficient to look at. If you're just looking at it from a metric of like how many tiles do I need at the minimum to get to those portals, right? Because I took over a different heavy from someone, and they did the first portal and then built all the way out to the other one. And it's like, yeah, that's a strategy you can do, but now you've added all these extra tiles you have to bump up for the average, which then just takes a lot longer to do. So
yeah. And dude, check this out. This is so this is gonna be my volleyball court, and this is what it looks like so far. I'm gonna eventually have the net up, but I'm just kind of, pressing C key has been super helpful instead of clicking over here. If I'm like repairing this portal right here, I can be clicking and pressing C to regenerate a new tile. So as soon as I get something that I like, if I get something that's sand, then I'll be able to do that. But with that designer power up, man, what do they call it? Do they call it designer power up?
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. I might be able to knock out like the tiles that I need, because look how long this takes to generate a sand tile or another black tile right here. Like, that's not sand. So I think that it might be worth it to start getting back into those Twitter votes for me.
Yeah.
So,
I definitely still
good
haven't
update.
used many power boosts at all, except for inviting my heavies over, and that's not even a power boost. So I don't know what I'm saving them for, but just like most video games, I like to hoard all of my shit for some reason.
So Tamu, 24933, he said, grateful. He said, tell me what you would do as he starts building out tiles.
I just voted for him. So
nice.
for her. So
Tamu, he's a dude. He's a really awesome person. I got a chance to meet him. Yeah, really solid character. But
yeah,
go for it.
So I just voted for him. So enjoy. And
Nice.
guys, can you actually put me on the screen so we can do, after you do voting, we can do something that I haven't done here yet?
Yeah, that sounds good. So Tamu is just saying, tell me what you would do. Should I start building tiles? So I want to get your opinion on this. I
love that he has the Lambo just halves, but not lining up.
Yeah, he just got like parts of the Lambo. So I would rotate these. You know what I mean? Like, maybe connect something in between it. But I would maybe line them up somehow. And then because you can rotate tiles at any point, which is cool. But he's wanting, like, he's got the paths built out. So what I would do, Tamu, is I would go into that Forge designer, because you're so big on design, and start playing with ideas, use it as an exercise. Plot out what you currently have, and then see if there's any other things that you can do in the meantime. So if you're upgrading a tile and it's taking forever to do that, you can go ahead and plot out some different ideas for designs. But this is looking really good. I would consider building out a bunch of tiles to activate this portal. Mm-hmm. However, if this one is not fully upgraded, I would I would continue to upgrade as much as I can, considering you're doing a good job at keeping all of these evenly leveled up. That's my take. What do you guys think?
I mean, I'm more wondering how did you get to level 3? And I'm like, how am I still on 2 portals? I haven't got to 3 portals on any of them. That's what my
Yeah.
take is. Like, man,
Yeah.
I gotta start using ApeCoin. That seems to be the alpha.
Yeah, that's the alpha probably.
Well,
I like this. I like this. I hate to say this, but I like the scatteredness of his plot. Like a half of a Lambo here and this over. I like that.
yeah.
It gives this fun vibe to it. But
Yeah, it's
I
like a
also
jump.
like the short tiles, you know, like that's the right move for the averages. You can tell he built out and deleted as well. So it's I mean it's on its way. You're way ahead of me, I think, to be honest with you. So
Mhm.
Yeah. What do you think, Grateful? Anything?
I really like that. I would start building to 90 tiles so you can open the fourth one, you know.
Okay.
Like
Nice.
because then you can destroy them and it's great. So
get a lot of pleasure out of the construction, right?
but it's nice. I love that. I love that.
Are
But
you gonna
guys,
be deleting more?
no,
All
I
right,
want to
Grateful.
do something new here. Oh my god, and he decided against me. Okay. Come on.
You can click.
Can I stop him?
Yeah, you can click to get him out of the portal.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I just wanted to put tile here. So it's part of the history of the other space that I actually also built live, not just destroy, you
I
know.
like it. I like it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. But I don't like the colors, so I just delete it. But but let's go.
Crazy.
Man, oh man.
He's a builder and a destroyer of worlds, man. And we're so grateful to
Building
have
tiles to
you,
destroy it.
bro. Well, guys, grateful. What do you got going on the rest of the day for your forge? We're coming up at the top of the hour for day 14. We'll be back tomorrow for day 15. You know, we're gonna stream every day for season 1. Excited to do it. What are you working on for the rest of your heavy metal forge for today?
And just now I will just vote for, you know, everything I have, all the energy I will use, and then I will you know, farm for like 30 minutes. Then I will try to upgrade some tiles or portals and go to bed and wake up tomorrow, do another round of votes and start upgrading tiles, you know, like I've been doing that for like 2 weeks now. So it's amazing. So much fun.
You know what? Now that you're getting into some of the voting and you have enough energy for more votes to kind of float around besides just voting for yourself, I recommend you maybe find a group of people, you know, a small group of people. Ideally, the smaller the better, but they would have to have enough heavies to do daily voting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like for instance, Jason and I, we swap votes daily, just given. Like I know 594, I'm gonna be giving him when I wake up. As soon as the daily leaderboard resets, I'm throwing Jason 3 votes from 594, and I shoot him a text to just be like, "All right, voting done," and then he knows to do it back to me. And so we kind of got that thing going on, and we may have that. I know I have that. I'll speak for myself with several people. You know what I mean? So I got a spreadsheet. I got a list of people who I'm doing daily votes for that are pretty much locked in, guaranteed. These are people I trust. These are people who are here every single day. And then just all I do is give them a little courtesy message, just letting them know that I voted. And I already got their information. I know which heavy that they're doing on. I don't need to confirm with them ahead of time. It's like, hey, when I got the time, sometime in the early morning, I'll try and knock out all of my votes. And then that way I know they're going to be coming back. And I hope they do. So far, it's been great. But that's what I would maybe consider, you know. And so grateful if you want to get on some sort of daily voting kind of regiment. You know, I'm happy to do that with you too.
Amazing. Yeah. Let's do it, guys. I love that. And you know, I can hop also into the Discord and check it out there. But let's do it this way, man.
You gotta. I can't believe you're not already trading with Dario. Grateful. I trade 2 with him daily, and we don't even talk. All
Yeah,
right, because I did.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he was like,
I
I'm out. Today he was like, I'm out of energy, man. I was like, come on, man. But I did few trades with him. Yeah, of course, man.
Dario's been grinding. I know, but I'm in the same boat. I have a few trades with people. Boomer and I trade a handful of votes every day, and NFT Traveler and AO Jaco and Sean himself, and and then it becomes kind of fun to exponentially grow and go into the other Space FM Discord, and the energy vote for vote channel goes fast, and sometimes I've realized like I'll jump in there and have 20, 30 votes I can trade just right then.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I got 5, I got 2, and people start just trading and it goes quickly. But that's because we've built up a lot of trust with a lot of these people, right? So each time you do it, still the best practice is to make sure you have enough energy before saying you want to trade, confirming that, hey, I want to put a vote for vote. Who's ready? And someone will say, I'm ready. I got it right now. And you're like, perfect. Send to this number with the receipt, and then I will send you one afterwards. So for me, I don't send until they send me a receipt, right? Like a lot of people may be like, yeah, I'll do it. You'll say, okay, you do it first, and then I do it. And that's just how I've done it, right? But the idea is confirm first, and then once you send a receipt. That way it's just easier. And sometimes we get a little I'm not the only one taking screenshots constantly. So my whole recent, desktop collection is just screenshots. So
Yeah.
from time to time you may put in the incorrect one, but try your best. What I've done is actually take that screenshot all the way up to where the number on the Forge voting is, so I could actually show that to them. And they say that's not the right one, and go, okay, let me confirm, and I can look and see where the number is, and there you go.
That's clever, man. Love that.
Yeah, man. So, there's definitely some kind of voting meta that you can kind of like, good best practices, things that you can do to really help yourself out with that. But, let's not take away the fact that it's also something that's built into the game to help us connect with each other. We're building trust, within the community. We're seeing who we can trust too, in fact, that being said, in our Discord in Other Space FM, we talked as a team and we decided, you know what, for anyone selling votes, we're no longer going to allow people to shill votes for sale. And I
Makes
think the reason we respect the hustle, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people who have this and see this as an opportunity to like, yo, I can actually, votes for sale are going for what, like $5 a piece or something like that, a couple ape coin. Um, and people can do that, but in our Discord, it's also we've seen examples where it was unsafe and it's allowing people to get scammed, and we don't want to create that type of behavior nor be liable for it, so we're going to play it safe for right now. And we decided, you know what, we're making this part of the rules, like no shilling products or services without like consent from the team. And just wanted to let the community know, like, if no shilling in the Discord for votes for sale. I hope
Right.
people can understand why. That's the main thing, because we
Well,
got friends who are selling votes, but at least for the protection of the community, there's a lot of people who aren't our friends who are coming into the Discord and just constantly spamming. And we've had some people like get ripped off by someone who trusted this random person that was selling votes.
yeah, it's just like Sean said, we're cool with people hustling, of course, to do it. Just like don't do it in the Discord. And that's simply just an ask of ours. So if you do it, you probably will get booted from the Discord. And that's okay. It's a risk reward thing. So we're just trying to make sure that anyone who offers any service in Other Space FM Discord is is vetted by us. We don't want just strangers in there selling, because that's really what it is. We want to make sure that anyone who offers a product is, or a service or whatever it may be, that we can stand by it as well, right? At the end of the day. So
Yeah.
it's a matter of caring for everybody.
And we'll continue to adapt and learn. I
Yeah,
promise that.
absolutely,
So,
absolutely. And the meta might change, but for now, this is where it's at. Sean, what are you working on the rest of the day with your heavy?
Well, dude, I've been having so much fun getting into a little bit of the design. You know what I mean? The volleyball court's coming along, but then I'm realizing I'm probably going to delete all this stuff just because I do want this energy. But I'm going to get my spreadsheet going. I got a couple of new heavies that has been delegated, so I feel responsible for doing my best to get those heavies up and running and max out their energy by the end of the season. And so I'm gonna get started on that. It's the first time I'm taking on anyone else's heavies.
Yeah.
I know you've been doing it, Jason. I've learned a lot just kind of working with, just being alongside you as well as so many other people in the Discord. I've seen best practices and managing it, and I'm now confident that I can manage more, and I know the strategy to kind of optimize every single person's forge for energy.
Mhm.
And so I think there's a lot of people who aren't playing, who don't have the time. They think it's fun, but they actually don't have the time to actually invest in it to get the most out of it. So in exchange for some of the voting power that they have on these heavies, I'm gonna help them get some energy, get some votes, and hopefully by season 2 they can use that heavy in a better way than if they would have not played.
100%, man. That's awesome. And I think at best you'll get them, a common amp, which most of them, they may or may not have gotten, but most likely maybe an uncommon.
Well, they
And
they won't get a common. They're
yeah,
not
that's what
gonna
I'm
get
saying.
a common.
Most likely, if you're starting at this point, as the game goes on, I don't know how it's going to work for season 1, but then it seems, and I'm guessing that it'll reset at the end of these 8 days, and then we'll have a new journey to go on to get the amps. And with this, we may have all figured out how to play this a little bit better. Maybe we have a little bit more delegated to us, or in some cases, people bought more. Whichever strategy works, this is an exciting game to play.
Yeah.
For myself, I'm still in the mindset of just energy farming. That's it. I'm literally trying to get these up. A lot this is, day 14, and a lot of them have just gotten to that 24-hour portal build, which I'm curious what will be now that the times have adjusted. So when I go back to my laptop, I've got 4 portals running on this computer and then 14 more on a different laptop. I'm curious, what portals will be able to go up by today, and what tomorrow's numbers will look like. I have no desire to start building aesthetically at this point, guys. Like
Same.
I've committed to just energy farming. So I don't know if that's gonna bite me in the ass or not, but that's my goal, is just get as much energy as I can.
Yeah, it's a long game too, man. This power up that we just recently got can be an unlock for designers, in building out like exactly what you want. So for people who have sat there, spent so much time recycling through that craft button to get the right tile, the right object, now there's a power up and we're halfway into season 1, and that probably is going to be a game changer for a lot of designers. And so I don't blame you. I think you're playing it right, to be honest with you, for what the current situation is. Eventually you're going to get there though, and
Yeah.
what's going to be great about it is you'll have enough energy for more votes. You'll have enough energy for like tiles and votes when you start building some of this stuff out. So it'll just put you in a better position, in my opinion, like even in season 2.
That's what I'm hoping for. More energy and more votes, because it sounds like we're gonna have to decide, do we want to use the batteries or do we want to use the votes? And that seems like it's gonna be an interesting change of game. So excited to see where that goes. During the live stream, Grateful, we're gonna have to have you back, because Boomer messaged me and said, "Do you want to live stream me deleting the 90 tiles?" And I think it would only be
Let's
fitting if you were on the stream while we did that. So
Yeah, we
let
got
let
the delete king.
yeah, we'll have to get that arranged and have some fun while Boomer goes hard and deletes.
I need to start building maybe on this one. Maybe I will try to build to 60 at least. So I have also something to delete and we can go, together. That
I
would be
love
amazing.
that.
Delete for delete
Well,
instead of vote for vote.
I want to see someone on video delete. No, actually, do I want to see someone? But like Grateful, you deleted tile 18, right? It was 18.
Hmm. Three times.
3 of them.
I don't know. That might be a record.
Right.
And I found another one, guys. I don't
No,
know.
we're ending the
No,
show. We're ending the
good.
show. Goodbye.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for coming to day 14. Grateful. You're an energy freak and just a freak in general. We love you, man.
Energy
Always a
freak
pleasure.
is appropriate.
I love
dude.
it.
Yeah.
I love
I
it,
need
guys.
to see that on a t-shirt. That's the t-shirt I want to buy. Until tomorrow, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, go to otherspace.fm, go all the way to the bottom of that website. That's where you can find the Discord link if you want to join our growing community. And it's growing quickly. We're up over like 825 members as of today. So that's pretty incredible.
And we have Other Space FM tomorrow on Twitter Space at 11 a.m. PST, 2 p.m. EST. And so join us there. You know, we'll continue the conversation. We love taking it to Twitter Spaces. This is where it all started. And once again, grateful. Thank you so much, man. I freaking love you and really appreciate you jumping on the live stream. We got to have you back, especially when Boomer's deleting his towels. And then to everyone that pulled up into the chat and, the live stream, like, man, love to see the comments, checking out your forges, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Peace,
Thank you
guys.
so much, guys. It was amazing today, as always. Love you.
I love you too. Grateful.
Love you.